Hey guys, welcome back to a crappy vid. So apparently, let's get right to it. So apparently two pieces of shits that so happen to be furries decided to murder a man and skin their dog to make a pelt for their fursuits. Yeah. And do you know who's pissed? Everyone, including the furry community. And we all love the furries. Look at these two pieces of shit right here. One's named Tanya, or also his real name, Vincent, and Jacob. Uh, yeah. They're a couple, which now they're going to prison for murdering a man and skinning their dog. Why? I don't know. Stupid people, really. Pieces of shit, tell you that. So let's just read this thing and see how deep does the rabbit hole go between these two furry couples, because apparently the only thing that they were mad at is that the fur pelt didn't work. Yeah, that's something you get mad about. Oh, just the dog skin didn't work as a pelt, not that you killed people in a dog. The Las Vegas Metro Police told whatever that a tip led to the arrest of a couple that committed murder at the house of a northeast part of the... You know what? I can't read straight, so do you know who's gonna read? Your boy Steve Hawking with two E's.
The Las Vegas Metro Police told KLAS 88 News Now that a tip led to the arrest of a couple that committed murder at a house in the northeast part of the valley. Police were tipped off about a body by a friend of the female suspect, now identified as 27-year-old Tanya Dillard.
And here is a lovely picture of the couple with their dog that they skinned. Yep, look at that. Man, look at that. The dog loves them. They loved him and then betrayed him. Why? They want a skin to make a fursuit. So it could be a little persona. Pieces of shit, really.
Dillard, known as Vex to the furry community, and her boyfriend, identified as 24-year-old Jacob Berkowitz, or his persona Jax, were arrested for murder after they lured the victim in using a social dating app. Police say the couple planned to rob and kill the person who matched with them. However, sources close to the murderous furry couple allege that Dillard sent photos of the body and bragged to her friend about how fun it was to kill him. The source alleges that Dillard, who identified as a male, was like a brother to me, Dillard's friend claimed. Vincent had confessed to me and even shown me photos of his victim, he continued. Vincent was her male name. The source alleges he is highly offended by the article who refers to the murderous, animal skinning, female as a she. Despite what the problematic article states, their pronouns were he/him.
The fucking murderer, right, was all like, oh, you know what? I am very mad that this article said I was a he, not a she. That was it. Not that they murdered their own beloved dog and just a dude because they wanted to in the first place. This makes no sense. These people are retarded. You should go into a mental hospital and or a cage down beneath the prison with coronavirus. Look at that. One of them is like smiling like, yeah, I killed our own dog. And the reason why I'm using text-to-speech, well, it's because you know your boy can't really read that well out loud. Because if I do, everything will sound completely retarded.
During a conversation that took place on Discord, the source alleges that Tanya Dillard, Vex/Vincent, had been hanging out with a body in the victim's house for about 10 hours before she called, and he expressed that she planned on, and I quote, putting the body in the refrigerator and steal the victim's car. She explained that the opportunity was handed to her on a silver platter and that she is now officially a psychopath. The source, who adamantly refuses to describe her by her biological sex and insists on respecting the murderer's pronouns, said he wasn't concerned about police. He wasn't concerned about anything. His voice was like ice. He was happy that he did it.
So after they used the dating app, which I presume would be around like a Tinder type app, they went to the victim's house and they killed him. They killed him and they stayed in his house with the body not even in the refrigerator. And then they decide to put him in the refrigerator. And then guess what happened, all right? They sent a picture and sent it to their friend and bragged, man, it was so fun to kill a dude. They could have gotten away with it, but they didn't. Do you want to know why? Because they sent evidence to their friend and their friend reported their asses. Good on their friend. Fuck those two dudes, dude.
Not only did the furry couple murder a man in cold blood, but they also skinned their pet dog and planned to use his fur to make a fursuit. He told me this was his first and last, and that in prison he feels that he can hold up his own. He didn't care when he skinned his dog. He was mostly upset that he lost its pelt.
And here are some DMs between the friend that they sent to them, right? And it was all like, now the friend is freaking out and texting her other friend, be like, okay, this is terrible. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Look at all that crap. It's haunting. I mean, just imagine your friend, right, texts you and saying, yo, I just murdered a guy and I feel happy about it. How would you feel?
He told me not to tell anybody except for if I saw him on the news, then to tell everybody, but that's not something I can hold. I have to tell the police. And at that point, that's not even snitching. He killed somebody and he enjoyed it. Another source, who claims to be close to the couple yet has not been verified, alleges that the couple often adopted animals from rescue centers, skinned them, and used their fur in the suits they sold online.
Okay, now that is just news to me that they also skinned other animals and used them as pelts to sell them. That is news to me now, and that just makes me even more kind of pissed off. Wouldn't you agree? Just imagine. Here's a dog that needs a home. Okay, take it home, skin it alive, put it in a fursuit, and sell it. Okay, and here's one of the murderers' Twitter, which is still up, by the way.
Taking 2 DG full suit commissions for base $2,000 if able to pay in full. These 2 commissions are going to fund us moving to an apartment that will have enough space to set up my full workshop. These are projected to be finished by the end of summer. Please RT if you can.
And people wonder why people don't like furries. It's not just that, it's just the stupid mindset. And now I have to say this, not every furry's an asshole.
Official police reports corroborate the source's story, stating that a female, who identifies as a male and also prefers to go by the he/his pronouns, walked into the police department and gave them up. According to 8 News Now, the woman walked into Spring Valley Area Command and said a friend told her that her and her boyfriend killed a man the night before. She told police that Dillard and Berkowitz planned to hide the body in California. The suspect also sent a picture of the body to the woman who gave police the tip. The investigation ended in Dillard, Vex, and Berkowitz, Jax, being arrested for murder with a deadly weapon, conspiracy to commit murder, robbery with a deadly weapon, and conspiracy to commit robbery. The Clark County Coroner's Office will release the victim's identity as well as the cause of death.
These dudes didn't care, they did it for fun. And here is one of the murderers' Twitter. Wow, look at that, it's still up and not removed. That really says something about Twitter, doesn't it? Take a look at this bitch's fucking recent Twitter. I'm going to let Steve Hawking take care of it.
Thank you all for your supporting messages. For the sake of my mental health, in all of this, I do need a few personal days as we still have a lot of immediate issues to deal with. Thank you so much for understanding. If I don't reply right away, I will figure all this out soon.
That was in February. That was the last tweet this bitch has ever tweeted. Still up. Alright. Oh look, apparently Leafy's online as well. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. What's my opinion on this? Obviously they're pieces of shit and should go rotten hell. That's pretty much it. What I think about furries in general? Don't care if you're in a fursuit. Just don't do degenerate crap. That's it. Don't piss in people's mouths, don't shit on people's lawns, and don't murder people. And skin pets for pelts.